Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Taurus, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Taurus Spirit, Taurus. Alright, so Taurus newcomers, I'm setting down 3 cards for the first person, person A for me, and 3 cards for the other person, and then I'll do your mutual energies. For the first person, Taurus, I have the Hermit in reverse, the Devil, and the Temperance. Second person, Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Mutual energies, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, bottom of my deck, I have the Moon card. So somebody feels, I don't want to wait around for this person anymore. They were keeping secrets from me. I need to guard myself, I need to defend myself, I need to do my own healing work, and I need to move on, maybe find new love. The other person, they could be the person who may not have expressed it earlier, but they do want this connection. They see that they can have a future. They wish they had invested more when the time was right. They want to fight for the connection, but the problem is, I guess you guys are no longer talking to each other. So they could be worried, they could be scared that they're going to lose their person now. That's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards, Taurus. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Taurus and their person. Taurus and their person. All right, just a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading. Taurus and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Taurus, says, I don't want anyone else to have you. We could have had it all. No one else understands me. I'm upset at myself. You were the love of my life, but I couldn't see it because my heart was closed. I want to text you, but I can't find the right words. I was never able to be my true self around you. I saved all your old text messages and I still read them and think about you a lot. It hurts me that you continue to choose others over me. What do they have that I don't? Or is it that you don't feel worthy of a real connection? We are both awakened to this journey of unconditional love and have shared our deepest desires for the future we want to build together. When we have any challenges, we should communicate about our triggers in a healthy way by having open and honest discussions, rather than avoiding them at all costs. You knowingly brought me into a clusterfuck of a situation. I trusted you to do what was right, and you let me down. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Taurus. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first person, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the second person, person B, and newcomers. Please remember these are not gender-based, okay? So person A, Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Yeah, person A says, well, I don't think this is my true soulmate. I thought they were for a bit. This card came out sideways. But you know what? I'm not going to wait around for them anymore. They've shown me their true colors. They're never going to open up emotionally. They're still playing mind games with me. They're rude, they're mean, they're selfish. So person A, I think, is the one who's pulling back their love and saying, you know what? This connection is getting toxic. This was probably a karmic soulmate. I need to release this toxic energy from my life once and for all and stop waiting around for them. I'm just wasting time here. I should do my own healing work and, gather back my confidence and move towards, my new passionate pursuits in my life. I'm done here. I think person A is tired of carrying the emotional baggage on their shoulders where they feel the other person is not contributing. So, person B, what about you? Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? Uh, Now, this person, I think they could have lied in the past about something. Now they do want to make things right, but they now feel if I go back to them after all the lies I told, all the mind games I played, I look like such a loser now. I mean, I wish I hadn't played those games earlier, because now I look like such a loser that I go and tell them now that no, I see you as my future, I see you as my soulmate. It's just going to backfire on me. It's just going to backfire. So they're kind of kicking themselves that they should have opened up earlier. I should have opened up earlier. I should have invested when the time was right. Why did I waste so much time? Why did I play all those mind games? Because right now they are seeing person A as their complete happiness. And they feel they've lost their chance. This person is feeling hopeless right now, because now they realize what it feels like not to have love in their life. There could be a void in their heart. They feel unloved, and they're worried, I think, that the other person is going to now give that love to somebody else. So, mutual energies then. Person A, the one who is seeing this connection as toxic, they are kind of, standing up for themselves now. I have to now guard my energy. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm going to now focus on my own success. I'm going to focus on my own happiness now. I have to accept that this prideful person was not my soulmate. It's over. I waited long enough, but now I'm not going to initiate any communication with them, because I was waiting for them to open up and be honest, but they didn't. I waited long enough, and I was discontent because I never got that, validation from them or communication from them. So yeah, I think I wasted enough time. I was patient enough, but no more. I think now I should value myself and not be made to feel as if I'm not good enough for them and keep myself stuck and chained and bound, even though I'm alone in a connection. I realized that maybe they don't value me, they disrespected me, they didn't offer me anything. So I think person A is the one who's doing the blocking now, and they're saying now it's time for my self-love, self-growth, maybe invite in somebody brand new into my life, right? Yeah, Ace of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. So person A is rebuilding their life. They are into total self-love, and yes, also attracting in a brand new soulmate for themselves. So person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, to be honest, Omkaratarot, I want to fight for this connection. I want to rebuild this. I want to rebuild this. I think, but they're feeling very, very insecure right now. They feel the other person won't see them as a, partner that they would want. They are scared to communicate. Why? Because I think they're scared. They're plain scared. They're scared, they're jealous, they feel, if my person is not talking to me, they probably don't want any offer from me, or they don't want a partnership with me anymore. So the worry is that I'm going to lose my person to somebody new. What's the Ace of Cups, person B? What's the Yeah, they are a little scared, because they feel now my person is out there, single, independent, and they're going to call in brand new love, and I'll be left behind. This person is very sad and depressed. Okay, anything else, person B? Yeah, somewhere they are scared that the silence means that the other person is no longer waiting, which could be a fact. From what I'm seeing, person A is saying, yeah, I'm not waiting around for them anymore, which is making person B, I think, very nervous and very, very afraid, because they feel they've lost their chance. They've lost their chance. Okay, so tell me about the moon card, overall energy for Taurus. Is it? Yeah. See, this person is now devastated at this ending. They're scared, because now they realize, I do want to revive this connection. I don't want this connection to end. They're having stress, they're having sleepless nights, and they're worried that their person is out there and they're going to have other options, or they'll choose somebody else. They'll be soon in a happily ever after with somebody else, and I've lost out my chance for this. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Taurus.